Oof. Okay. Let's get it a little bit lower here coming out. And then under. I think we can just do that because it's not going to connect to the other pipe. Yeah, we're good. Now that can go under. Still light oil all the way over here. Let's bring it up under these. We're gonna have to do that twice. Under the copper ore and then under the iron ore. Fun! Let's bring it up like that. Let me check and make sure the cat can get out of the office. Hey, bud. Nope, it sounds like he just came into the office and the door is fine. He was just greeting us. So let's come in under here. I think we'll be good to space those out like that. Ooh, I got a little close there, so let's go a little extra here. It's all good. Yes, okay. That barely reached. So then we need to come up, across, and under these. Gotcha, let's move to the right just a little bit here. And drag if we have a long distance we're going. Nice, okay. We need to cut to the right here. We're getting very lucky with these distances. And then we need to come up under these. Old Miyagi doing office things. He's comes in to ask if we have a case of the Meowndays. The Meowndays. Do not have a case of the Mondays. Sunday's actually my Monday for work. I get Fridays and Saturdays off. I went into work this morning. Alright, so we're very close. We just need to then make it to the right over here. Good. Come under. Probably just right here-ish. Throughput's not going to change till we start using it, because all this pipe is just filling up. Nice. Light oil across here. And then we just need to bring it up there. This should be a little bit faster, so we can run most of the way. Zoom out just a little bit so we can see and go. Ah, it's not lined up. Let's see. It will be. Let's get some more concrete in here. Too big. Oh, yeah, makes sense. We need land. Put the concrete on. There we go. Now we can run. Alright, so this is going to come up to the iron here. We still need to continue up here. So let's just break to the left and go around. Ah, I hit this angle and it took the mouse over to the side. Let's see. We can still do this without being too awkward. Ah, there we go. Get these corners in. This should be a good enough space. What am I using for power? Right now I've got nuclear power, and I've got it set up in a nice array. So the very first nuclear power plant that we made was this design here that only feeds the nuclear power plants 1 bit of fuel at a time. So they intentionally run out of fuel because they only produce a certain amount of steam. That steam is then collected, and there's a circuit connected to watch the amount of steam. Once the amount of steam drops below a certain amount, then it trickle feeds them a little bit more nuclear fuel and heats up just in time to make more steam. But then all that steam is brought down into the steam turbine arrays that we have here. And so that's actually been a pretty nice copy paste. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those going right now. But tricky part's getting all the water into them. Because we still have to pipe in quite a bit of water. I believe it needs this many pipes. I think we're good to come to the right here. Ah. And then straight up here. Maybe we wanted to go all the way up. We're about to run out of pipes, but we're very close. So we want those pipes to come in. I guess we want to make the fuel and everything up here. Let's go ahead and bring the bus up again. You have 5 of those reactor arrays? Yeah. Because the I experimented with just having more steam, just having these steam arrays and just having more of them, but then they just drain the steam faster than these want to heat up, I believe. It could probably be more efficient. I could probably have like 50% more of these, but it's actually not too crazy of an expense to have more of these. I just have to put them on their own logic network to only read the steam from these. And then this one right here just reads the steam from its group. Let's see, bring this up. We'll go under here. Am I using that much power? I'm satisfying 1.5 gigawatts. Yeah, so far. We've had to expand. The most recent expansion was were the 3 at the top. So we had 2 for a while, and we haven't had to put 1 in for a little while because we went overkill with these 3, but we're using more than half of the power that we're producing. Oops, there we go. Yeah, this is a little crazy. I think I'm gonna try to avoid these oil spots here so we can get to them later if we need to. Here. Is it just the 2 of them? Let me see. We grab a pump jack. We can. Oh no, we went over them right here. Haha. No. That was kind of camouflage / I wasn't paying attention. Oh, yeah, we can start these all the way down here. There we go. pull those out. Okay, it looks like it's just those 4. Cool, no need to do all that. Let's take that upward. And these also upward to here. Actually, a little bit further. I want to bring the pipes underneath here, and I think I want the pipes to come in. Well, I guess I can bring them across down here because I want them to be available down here. So let's just go ahead and do that here with pipes. Let's say across here. There we go. So we need to connect them up here. We're gonna be coming out here, and then we'll just follow the bus up. Oh no, we're already up here. Forgot. Okay, we're good. We'll follow the electrical across. It's lasers. Holy cow. They're trying. Light oil. But really? Went just like one higher than to avoid these power poles. Okay. Stay like one away here. Oh, we actually matched up pretty well. Well enough. There we go. Light oil has been brought in. Grammar. Okay. So with the light oil, let's copy what we were doing down here for solid fuel production. We had a tileable array here. Let's just say, well, no, we don't want that. Let's say, we would need one here in order to make it a perfect tile. So let's just take that. We may need to fix a bit of it. Let's see here. If we do that, then we can have solid fuel coming across. Let's start it right here. Bring in some substations to power. And in fact, we could also beacon these. I didn't beacon the other ones. I just want to connect those for redundant power. Bring this down. Even if we have to bring another one up. What does that look like? Yeah. Let's do that for now. Put another redundant one up here. So we need to bring this pipe. We can put more undergrounds in a bit if we want to. Pipes are just connecting here. Like that. This should have another underground, right? No, this shouldn't be here like this. Because we need to have, each one of these needs to have a pipe coming up in between. We could extend this out further if we need to, but the main takeaway is going to be this middle row of solid fuel. We'll bring that all the way out here pretty far, because who knows how many of these we're going to want to put in here. Similar to what we did down here. Bring it over. Bring it up. A little bit further, because we have production on both sides here. So I'm thinking we'll want to bring it across, like at this level. There we go. We have enough room up here for the other stuff we want to do. I think this one we're just going to offload to the top. We just happen to have a double-sided thing going on here. It's not high enough for the arms. There we go. We can do it on this side. That. Do the same thing here. Can't stand in the way of it though. Cool, we don't need that anymore. We don't need that anymore. Oh, that didn't want to connect. That's fine. Let's kind of put that there. We'll move it if we have to. Okay, so no light oil is connected here. Gotcha. This has to come from here. Similarly, one here. Right. Now they are making solid fuel on both sides of this track. Then, for rocket fuel, it needs light oil and that solid, which we had that being made in an array right here. Do we want to double side this one? Maybe? If we do, this wouldn't be easily... We wouldn't easily be able to beacon it. We could get some beacons in there. But I do still like the idea of this design. So let's take it. Yeah, let's copy that. We're gonna use that. Instead, let's turn this around and we'll actually have that solid fuel come in from the right side. So this actually doesn't need to keep going. Out there. Okay, I do want the product to go out to the left, so that's good. We'll turn these tracks around, is what we'll do. For the solid fuel. For that, I suppose we'll just split off over here on the left. From right here. Time for you to rotate. I'll catch you later. Tune in on Wednesday. We'll check back in on the logging too. Thanks for hanging out, Strat. Okay. So that's providing solid fuel to both sides. Oops. At least it will. There we go. We'll get power to the other side too. Perfect. Let's come all the way down with it. There we go. Rocket fuel. Now, how high are we here? We're actually getting pretty close to the top. I mean, we have 1, 2, 3 sections, but then we have our rocket array over here. We'll still need to manufacture these. I don't think we have anything making them. Never used the artillery targeting remote either. I don't think. Yeah, we might have to actually manually make some of these rocket silos. Use copy paste on these. All right, now we have to connect to the light oil, and this is where I think we're going to start using more than what we're making. It's really going to affect our availability, I'm sure. $26, $25. We may see it dry out depending. You're still not getting your solids? Now you are. Or rather, you're connected. You don't have arms. That should be tileable. So now it's a matter of are we providing enough light oil? All right, now satellites. How are you going to get the space science packs out? That's a good question. Actually, I didn't think about that. Maybe I should space them out just a little bit more. Well, these are already kind of redundant here in the middle. So maybe instead, because I'm thinking we could probably feed them fast enough. Right, so maybe we turn these around and we pull the space science packs out in the middle. I don't know. Yeah. Because right now we have robots delivering the space science packs. That just makes me want to do this though. Have a 6th column. But we could pull them out to the sides, I guess, and load them onto... Either load them onto tracks or we can have robots deliver them. But it's a long distance to be sending robots for all of them. So I think I may bust them. Especially since we do have the train not too far away to the south that can pick up. our rainbow train. This is looking good. What's this look like? 23, 24 capacity. We can beacon this as well. This seems to be pretty well balanced. It's just not catching up to these like last one or two yet, which I feel like it might soon. So I don't need those. Okay, so yeah, it's catching up. That's good. So we'll ramp this up if we need to once we're providing to our rockets as well. But this is just our foundation, and we can also continue off to the right just a little bit. We need to like build more space into here. We can do that too. So now we'll look at building satellites in this area. So satellites require quite a bit. And we have to make solar panels and accumulators and radars. Maybe we should make the solar panels, accumulators, and radars over here to the left. We have some space over here too. Start with solar panels. Copper plates, steel plates, and electronic circuits. Copper plates, steel plates, electronic circuits. Steel's here, copper's here. Electronic circuits, what are the ratios? 5, 5, 15, so the green circuits need to be on their own track. Let's do it a little lower. Pull them off to the left here-ish. There we go. And we could put copper and steel on their own. Let's do that for now. And then if we need to separate them out, we will. But let's say that's plastic, by the way. Steel's over here. Sometimes I don't look hard enough and my eyes are like, yeah, that's where the steel is. I guess we could just combine them here. Unless I forget how I want to do this. Let's see. Let's go down. Yeah, there we go. Much better. Because what we can do here is that. We don't have to do all this here. We could bring it out and combine them, but I'm just being complicated. There we go. So I believe, well, I don't know, we'll see. It may be unwise to even try to combine stuff with the throughput that we're trying to get, but we'll see. Let's pull these through. I did it again. I want to have thing that needs to be provided the most closest to the factories, because we want to use the stack inserters for those. Let's say right here just a little bit. Solar panels. Can't use that for solar panels. Gotcha. let's say this is going to go to the right for a moment. We may have like 3 rows of the things that we need to produce just all being fed into the satellite production, so let's do that. Oh, this was weird. This turned out weird. And then power. Do that from above. Okay, so they do get loaded fast enough, but they are chewing through the green circuits. Okay. Fair enough. Solar panels. Expandable. Next up. Accumulators and radars. Accumulators. Need batteries. Batteries are tough up here, but okay. And then radars. Radars we can make in our sleep. So radars are super easy. Let's pick radars, and then we'll figure out how we want to do the batteries. We may need to pull some stuff up from where we're producing it for science down below. But for now, we'll leave these. Iron plates on their own line. Well, iron gear wheels, iron plates, electronic circuits. Should we just have each one producing their own? Should we just have like a beaconed iron gear wheel machine? Because there's a lot more efficient ways to do those. How's this iron not connected? Oh. Let's pull off that's what I'm thinking. Let's get a so let's take a big chunk out of this for a second. I'm not 100% sure that it's balanced down below. So first off, let's put a balancer in down here. Secondly, I want to pull off 2. So I want to balance it again afterward for later, just in case. So I'm going to split off of this one and also this one. And the way I'm going to do that is have this go underground and come back out here. This is going to connect. This is going to go underground, come back out here. I guess that doesn't have to do that. It's going to go up. These are going to go up. Those splits come out together right there. This is going to chew up iron, I'm sure. Okay. So 2 iron coming out. Then we also needed electronic circuits. We'll get those right here. Did we already pulled off of this one. We don't need to balance it if we pull off of the second row for now. We'll do it lower. I want it right here. There we go. All right. Just kind of thinking about the order we want to go in. Iron gear wheels go so fast that I think I just want to pull the iron gear wheels on their own here, start producing them. And maybe even Well, let's see how fast we can get them going. So we know, I think we just want to go pure speed. Not even the extra production, though I'm not 100% sure if that would be the right call. Oh yeah, it's just copy paste like we do. Power these. Let's power them from above. All right, so we'll see how fast they're being used and how fast we need to replace them, or how soon we need to expand upon that. I don't know how fast we're going to be making radars. Iron plates and electronic circuits next for radar, so we'll just go ahead and bring these over. Thinking 10 iron plates, but only 5 electronic circuits. So what I'm thinking here is that we bring this over, but what we do is we combine these. Let's come like out pretty far, just in case. Then that loads onto that side. In fact, let's just take these back out. You've got to come out right there. The iron, though. Bring it down, come down just a few. You come out across here. Meanwhile, you come down and across here. Then, take that out. Okay, so that'll side load, even though we brought a whole thing across. Kind of unnecessary there. I mean, we could just load it up here on, on this side. Anyway, so that'll come down across. We will then have factories here, so we'll put them at the end first. Oh, thanks for the host. It's always cool to have you here, Atomic. 2 seconds here. There we go. Okay. All right, so these are going to be the radar themselves. Ah, we did it again. We can fix that pretty easily, though. Let's take this out. Would have done it earlier, but wasn't sure how to do it from the phone. No worries. Take that back out because, again, my primary concern is to be able to use a stack inserter on the one that needs the most. So bring that across. Come in just a little bit, probably line it up with that. There we go. Stack inserter in. Long-handed inserter there. You make radars. Your radars get offloaded here to about there. Now I kind kind of want to move these down. And then that opens up the question of like what do beacons look like if you want to use beacons, but that's fine. So then copy. Oh wait, let's make sure that we beacon these up. Do we have the ability to put these in? We could not. So we'll just go with speed. And they're already fast. So then are they chewing through a ton of iron? Probably. Sure, why not? We'll bring it all the way over here. Let's see what that looks like. Now these get added to the satellite bus. Yeah, some of those are not getting the iron. Okay. So we might need to bring in another row of iron and then supplement it halfway down. We'll keep an eye on that. It's a good thing that I put the other balancer in. They get loaded fast enough? They might even get loaded as fast as they can produce. Okay. We'll watch them once they're actually flowing. All right. So next up, the accumulators need batteries. They need 5 batteries. Or 1/5 of a battery. What is that saying? Ingredients, 2 iron plates, 1/5 of a battery? Surely not. Oh, we only have, sorry. It needs 5 batteries. I forgot how to read the ingredients, and I've been playing this game for 300 hours. We have 1 in our inventory. I'm not worried about that. So, batteries. We are producing batteries just down here on the other side of the wall for science. You don't have power. We're making batteries here. We're making plenty of batteries here. We want to just borrow? No, we shouldn't borrow from this. We should borrow from the sulfuric acid pipe, though. Which could split to the left. And it could make its way up here. Up the bus. Till we get up to where the other pipe came across. That sounds good. What all do they need for batteries? Otherwise it's just copper and iron. We have that in abundance. It's always off by 1. It's also how I end up filling up my inventory with robots when I accidentally pick up whole roboports.